Hello students, welcome to today's B.Ed class. As you know that value education gives us life skill how to make a difference in the places wherever we are. So today's lesson will look into our content, that's unit number 10, that is managing anger. So the topic itself, you can see that how we can deal with our anger. So as you know, being angry, to be angry is not a good thing, right? Whenever we are angry, okay, whenever we are annoyed, what happens? That we do certain actions, the consequences of which will be negative. All right. So you can see even in the picture that the boy is very angry. And would you like yourself to be around the angry people? I'm sure you don't like. Okay, so today we'll see in this lesson how, okay, can we take some steps so that we can manage our anger, this emotion, this feeling. Okay, so in this lesson we see AD, okay, a student of class 5 who seems to be very angry, okay, who doesn't have self control. He gets angry at anything, even a small speck of thing would make him angry if he doesn't like that. Okay, so because of this behavior of his friend started leaving him, avoiding him. Okay, and which was a very sad thing for him to not have friends around him. Okay, though he liked to, but because of his behavior, he was being avoided by his companions. Okay, then one fine day, what happened was he fell down, and to his surprise, what happened was his own companions uh, did not help him. Okay, but what happened was the surprising thing for him was a boy of another class came and helped him to get up from the place where he had fallen, whereas the other boys were telling this boy, see, a helpful boy, saying, "Don't go there, don't go, he might kick you, he fights with everyone as you know it, don't help him." So that way, his own friends, his classmates were, telling this boy. But uh, this boy, of course, helped him, as you know. And then this Eddie realized that, okay, what he was doing, fighting with companions, getting annoyed with them, okay, kicking them, okay, hitting them, was making himself, okay, taking himself farther and farther away from his own companions. See, can you see Eddie being fallen, and then so these other friends are stopping him not to help, whereas the other boy goes and helps him. Okay, so what happens was, and then he goes home. Okay, he goes home, that what his friend was saying and what the other companion, other friend, other class, other boy uh, react to that, and how he was, very thoughtful and help him. So all these he was thinking when he went home, and he was sobbing and he was crying, how he was left all alone, and then how, how he had been to his friends. That's how today, when he was in a problem like that, his friends said the truth about him, the fact about him, Be he being an angry boy, don't help him. He will only fight back. He will only kick you. He will only beat you. So that, that made him very, very sad. And it has so happened that his younger brother asked him, "What happened, my brother? Okay, what happened, my brother? How can I help you?" So that way his brother gives him some tips, see how what to do with to get rid of his anger. All right, and his little brother says, "See, my brother, see, I have got one technique from our yoga teacher. You can apply that." Okay, so he gave him that technique. See, whenever you are angry, what you can do is you don't fight with your friends. Okay, you don't get annoyed with them or with yourself. What you can do is write a letter to whomever you are angry with and you want to fight with, and you write the letter, pour out all your feelings towards that, what you are angry about, write everything there. But remember, you should not give that letter to the person that you have written. Okay, what you are supposed to do after writing that, you tear that letter out and then put that in the dustbin. So if you do regularly this, writing your anger out, and what happens is gradually you will be uh, getting rid of your um, habit, okay, this bad habit of yours, and finally you will become a more calmer person and your friend will like you. So that way, his brother was quite cooperative towards this idea, and then he, of course, did start, and then it helped him. And when he went back to his classes, and his, day by day, his friend noticed that Eddie had changed, okay, and he has become a different person. He is no more angry boy like before. Okay, so many friends were ready to be back. They were waiting for Eddie to be back, okay, to play with, to talk, to chat, to go around, to be in the team. But because of this angry behavior of Eddie, he himself was uh, keeping um, far, okay, from his friends. And then now his friends welcome him back, of course, but there were certain friends who might have been really, really hurt, and then he now this also became a problem to him, and he goes back home and he says, "See, my brother, little brother Ted, the idea the you gave me, the trick that you gave me worked, but there are still some friends who are not so willing to be my friend." Okay, and then again his friend says, "See, my brother, what you can do is now when you where if anybody is angry with you, you shake hand with that person, clasp the hands, and say that you are sorry for what you have done. Okay, that way your friend will forgive you, and you can be friends again." And getting that idea, he becomes so happy. Okay, and then Eddie tried it out. See, okay, Eddie tried for this technique that uh, his brother, little brother, gave him. Okay, and then Eddie did practice, okay, those techniques that brother gave him. He said sorry to friends, he shook hand with a friend, and he became a happy boy afterwards. Okay, he was no more angry boy. All right, so that's what his friends wanted him to be, a happy boy, not angry boy, not irritating boy. Okay, so that way he turned to be a very happy boy. And in this lesson that you will see that not only writing this anger out in the letter form or saying sorry, but there are other skills how you can get rid of your anger. So other way of getting rid of your anger is like talking to the person that you're confident, maybe your father, mother. What makes you so angry? Okay, why you are so angry? What makes you so angry? Why you are behaving the way that you are behaving? Okay, so you can talk it out. Okay, and they can give you some ideas how you can get rid of, and they can even find out, help you find out the reason why you are angry, what is making you angry. Okay, so that how by talking it to the people that you have confidence, so they can help you out, okay, to get rid of your anger. The other way is before you express your words of anger, shouting, yelling, okay, or answering back. So, what you can do is just maintain silence for some time, count, okay, count from what? One, two, three, count up to 20. So, by the time that you count, what happens is your that anger, the intensity of that anger will be reduced, and you may not say the angry words that you were about to say at that moment. Okay, so the more that you delay the anger, what happens? It will lose its intensity, and you may not hurt the other person, and you may not be angry. Okay, so that's the way of disciplining ourselves, how we can get rid of our anger. Okay, so remember that every time we get angry, we pollute our own system. Okay, polluting our own system means what happens? We become so negative in our thoughts, in our words, in our actions. And what happens? The result is people start avoiding. Okay, friends start avoiding us. Understood? And we don't like our friends avoiding us. We like our friends to include us in their group, and they can welcome us in the group, or we can be free in that group only we are sober, only we are respectful of the other. All right, only when we are kind and thoughtful and understanding towards the other. Got it? So remember, children, you the skills that you have learned today. Okay, finally, don't forget to count 1 to 20, which is the easiest one. Okay, to delay the expression that is coming, the emotion that is coming to you, and you want to pass out. Delay. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. That way, you will be delaying your expressions of that emotion, that anger, and you will not hurt anyone, and you will be calm and peaceful. Okay, children, do practice that. Thank you. See you in the next class.